What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix. I am here making another video. I just came back from church and just thought about, was thinking about what kind of video to make, and I thought, a lot of people want to leave America, but and the main people that leave America is the older people, like the people that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and people looking to retire. They're trying to retire outside of America. So, but what about Gen Z? I think about Gen Z a lot. I think about Gen Z, the habits of Gen Z, especially Gen Z men, because at least Gen Z girls, everybody caters to Gen Z girl, but the Gen Z men, those guys are suffering. I've been watching some videos of Gen Z men, and there are some lonely guys out there, man. There are some lonely guys out there. Okay, so I was thinking why Gen Z should leave the country. Okay, Gen Z, Gen Z men should leave the country, and I'll tell you why. Obviously, the cost of living and all of that, that's one of the reasons why people leave America. But let me give you my reasons why I think you should leave, right? My reasons, a little deeper than that. Number one is if you want to have a family, right? Dating, building a family. If you want to have a wife that respects you one day, if you want to have children. As an immigrant that was brought here to America in 1999, I'm telling you right now, you don't want to raise your kids in America. Not anymore. Not anymore. It used to be that people would come to America to raise their kids here, so that they can have wealth building opportunities. But that shit is moving overseas. If you want to find a wife, especially traditional wife that respects you, loves you, will take care of the kids, do all of that, take care of the home, yada yada, you're not gonna find it in America. There's a very small percentage of women that are marriage material. Look, in America, the way that women think, before they get married, they already know, they're already making a plan to take everything you have, right? Even if they don't marry you, there are laws that she can use to take everything that you have. So you get married, she already is planning the divorce so that she can divorce you and take all your money. Take what, 50% or more, half your wealth, the house, the kids, the car, all that shit. There's a lot of jokes about that in movies and TV shows, right? I grew up hearing about it in America when I was in the 2000s. I always thought it was a joke. I never actually thought it was actually true. until I became an adult, right? So you're not look, America is built for hookup culture, because you got to remember, America is the one that started the corn industry. America started that. America, it's there's other things related to sexual degeneracy that I don't want to get into, but America started the corn industry, the adult industry, and spread it all over the world. Right? And America's only good for hookup culture. We promoted hookup culture. I think we're the ones that started that shit. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just thinking from the top of my head. But hookup culture has ruined regular relationships. So if you want to have a wife, the chances of you finding a traditional woman, it's like I think it's like 7%. I've been hearing like statistics of like only 7% of women are actually very traditional and want to do those things and will stay by you, right? So again, if that's what you want, you need to get out of the country. You're not gonna find it in America, not anymore. I'm an immigrant, and I can tell you, unless you're making $1 million a year or $500,000 a year, unless you're making six figures, and even that's not enough in America, but unless you're making that amount of money, women are gonna think twice before they even consider you as a marriage partner. And if she does, she probably has like a whole bunch of body counts, slept with a lot of dudes. And if she does marry you, she's gonna divorce you and take half your money, What is it? So what's the point? You're gonna lose either way. The second reason is respect. You want to get out of America so that you can experience a culture that respects you. Look, man, America hates men. America doesn't like you. Okay, American culture was built for it just doesn't like men. It caters to women. Everything America does, it caters to women. And as far as you being a man, the only thing America wants from you as a man is work, 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 work. Go to work, pay your bills, pay your taxes, and then marry some fat slapalopakis so that she can put you on child support and go home and watch porn, beat your meat. I don't know. But there's no respect for men. There's been a lot of things that have been defunded, like scholarships for boys, defunded, assistance for men, defunded. A lot of shit. If it has to do with men, it's defunded or removed, and then it's just given to the women, and then men are left with nothing. That's where we are. All right. So there's other countries like Japan, like the Philippines, that actually support and respect men. Right? In Mexico, it's more of a patriarchy over there. I mean, some guys are even going to the Middle East in the Arabian countries. And I mean, that's a little bit controversial, but some guys are going over there to experience a culture that actually respects them. It's not constantly attacking them for being a man, for being masculine, right? And the women in those countries actually love you and respect you because you're masculine. You're expressing your masculinity. And as to in America, in the West, you're punished. You're punished for that shit. And women punish you, and then the simps punish you, and the government punish you, and it's like you feel like you're being attacked left and right if you say. It's like they want you to be a man with muscles, but like be passive about masculinity. Right? So leave America so that you can experience, being yourself. And last but not least, look, a lot of money is getting out of America. I know that Donald Trump's saying that he's trying to bring in money to America, business to America. Well, he's actually pushing a lot of business out of America, especially with the tariffs and all that shit. He's pushing a lot of businesses out. And a lot of people are losing their business because of the Trump tariffs. And I don't think it's going to get better. I think the things that Trump is doing is for rich people. If you're a poor piece of shit, if you're a peasant, no chances for you. So what a lot of people are doing now is that they're moving to other countries so that they can find money-making opportunities. Like the Philippines is being built. There's a lot of real estate opportunities over there, if you're interested in that. And also you can make money. Let's say if you're trying to build an online business, the cost of living in America drains your pocket so much that you almost don't have the money to put into your online business. However, for example, let's say if you save up a couple of $1,000s, you move to Thailand, because everybody's going to Thailand. Move to Thailand, and then you can use the money that you save to build your business and just focus on that. And you can succeed. You have more time, you have more time for yourself, more time to build. So that's something that a lot of people are doing. They're saving thousands of dollars, moving overseas, and then building their online business. And a lot of people are having success, You got time. You get a lot of time back is what I'm trying to say. So that's why if you're trying to build an online business, I say move overseas. You can work from your computer overseas. And your dollar's going to stretch a lot longer. And yeah, man, just live overseas. Go to Japan. Go to Vietnam. I've been looking at Vietnam. I've been looking at Indonesia. Everybody's going to Thailand. Thailand's a little too degenerate for me. But I've been looking at Indonesia. I've been looking at Thailand. I've been looking at Cambodia. There's these countries that are rising. Asia is rising. So go and build over there, man. Go and build your business over there. Latin America, see, Latin America is detaching itself from America because of the Trump tariffs. America has been bullying Latin America for a long time, and now they're breaking away from America and teaming up with China, and now they're building China is helping build Latin America, right? So China's getting a lot of business down there, and the Latinos, you know, we're just building. You know, we want to make money. That's why I've been thinking about Mexico. I mean, I'm not really into Latin America that much, which I'm Latino, but I'm more interested in, you know, in Asia. But, you know, nowadays Mexico's been rising, bro. Mexico's been rising, Colombia's been rising, Panama, Chile, Peru. You know, check out those countries, you know, build. You know, if you got, let's say you got $20,000-$30,000 saved up, don't spend it in America. Go to Latin America, try to get a citizenship over there, and see if you can invest into real estate or something. You know, that's what I'm trying to do in Asia. You know, so go ahead and build, you know, build wealth overseas, man. Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling, bro. So that's gonna be it for this video. Gen Z, man, you know, stay focused, save your money. If you're in America, just save your money, stack up as much as you can, work 2, 3, 50 jobs until you save up, like, you know, a couple of $1,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. There are some people that are saving $100,000 just like, you know, working like 3 jobs and then taking that money overseas, you know. So America is going to become a hub of money. People are just going to come over here to make money in the future, you know, when things get better, obviously, and then just going back, you know, to Latin America or Asia. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you like what I had to say, comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.